Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. This is Zach with Zach Attack Cards, bringing you an exciting new opening. This time we're going to be introducing Disney Lorcana. So this is a tremendous card game that I have enjoyed learning and playing, and I wanted to bring it to the channel because it's something that I really enjoy. And as I've said before, many videos, that I really do enjoy lots and lots of trading card games and such. Pokemon I've mentioned I play before. I've mentioned Dragon Ball Super, whatever they're calling it nowadays. I know there's been some rebranding. I will be having some of the new Fusion World stuff on here shortly, likely. Just deciding what products I wanted to open, and hopefully bring you more and more Lorcana. I do have a little bit of a backlog that I've kind of been waiting to introduce to the channel, but certainly let me know in the comments if this is a game that you enjoy. But what we're going to do is we're going to go through a starter deck from the first chapter, which of course includes a pack, which is really awesome. And then we're going to open up a ton of the second series, Rise of the Floodborn. And that's because the first chapter packs are super hard to find. Pretty much ever since they launched, which is now, well over a year ago, I think, at this point. I know that they've made more of the set, but at the same time, I just haven't been able to find it. The one time I found it, I think it was like $13 a pack, and yeah, I wasn't about to pay that. But I was able to find the starter decks. I have a few in the unsealed collection, and this just happens to be a duplicate, so I thought I'd bring it to you, show you what comes in a starter pack before we rip open the booster packs in search of some awesome Enchanted cards. So I like to open up the bottom, nice and easy, nothing else in there. Kind of set her off to the side. Well, maybe before I do that, my favorite movie, Disney-wise, is Robin Hood. As you can see in the background here, we have Prince John, the Sheriff of Nottingham himself, and then Robin Hood and Little John. Absolutely love that movie from the time I was a little kid. There's our first chapter pack. It's just one of those movies, I can still go back and watch it, and it's just enjoyable. From the music to the characters, it's just an awesome telling of Robin Hood, in my opinion. So here's some of the, what's it called, things you have to poke out, right? Give you different kinds of designations for the cards, whether or not there's some minuses on there. And then this is your lore counter to tell you exactly where you are in the game. They give you a game board like anyone else, although theirs is nice, very compact. Spot for your deck, discard pile, cards in play, and your inkwell, which is basically what you use in order to, cast your spells and enchantments, all those different things. And then you have your lore counter here that goes from 1 to 20. First player to 20 is victorious. And then you have your quick start guide. Very, very simple game to understand, if you ask me. It's really not that hard. It goes over the breakdown of a card and tells you what everything means, what it costs, the inkwell icon, whether or not it can be used as ink in order to, use other cards, etc., etc. Here's your about, learn to play, how to win. And then you have over here your parts of a card. It tells you the different colors, as well as the rarity key, commons, uncommons, rares, super rares, and legendaries. And then, of course, there are the super hard to find Enchanted cards, and basically runs through everything, tells you all the rules. It's again, it's really, really not hard. Here's where you can use your -1, -3 counters for damage. It's a very basic thing to run through. So possible to keep this in the background, possibly. Maybe not. I'll have to run through folding it up. All right, there we go. That's still not right, unfortunately. There we go. Folding maps and things like that. It's just not for my generation. Here is our pack. And then you have your typical 60 card deck. So this is already ready to go. Like most starter decks, you can just play with it as is. And we'll open it up just to see what comes in it. Of course, there's some repetition because, as with anybody that's ever played a trading card game, you know that in order to build an effective deck, a lot of the times you have to have some repeats to make it the most effective. As you can see, you got Aurora a few times. And there's your hollow foil Aurora. Gorgeous, gorgeous hollow foil. And your hollow foil Simba. Lion King, another fantastic movie. Aurora, and obviously these are different cards, so you can have multiple of them in your deck. You only have to worry about this bottom line here, not just the name of the character. That's why they do not count as duplicates. Flounder, you got Grandma Tala from Moana, Jasmine, Maleficent, Mickey Mouse. Gotta love it. Mufasa. There you go. Some more good stuff. Scar. And here's some of the action cards that you can take. Very similar. The game takes a lot from Magic, Pokemon, things like that. But at the same time, it makes it a lot easier, in my opinion. Like, I've played Magic in the past. Magic was fun, but I felt it was complex. I'm sure there are many of you out there that are thinking to yourselves right now, what's complex about it? It's a very easy game. And hey, good, you know, hats off to you. You're very good at what I believe to be a more complex game. It's just one of those things where when there's just a brick of text of like, here's what to do with this card, you know, I don't really want to spend that kind of time trying to figure out what to do and how to play that card properly. So Lorcana's done a really nice job of having similar mechanics, but I don't want to say dumbing it down, but simplifying it for, you know, younger players as well as people like myself that want to, you know, just again, don't want to digest that much text in order to figure things out. So as usual, this is, again, a very standard pack, just like a lot of other things you might buy, Pokemon whatsoever. The back of the pack contains the best stuff. You always get a foil card. It can be anything from a common all the way up. I don't think it can be enchanted. And then the last card is your usually, well, like rare or higher or something like that. So we have the Duke of Wesselton to kick things off. Maleficent, Aladdin. There's a nice Minnie Mouse shot. Here's Friends on the other side. This is another thing that they kind of, when you watch a lot of the videos explaining how-tos, they said that when they were like playtesting the game, so many people would break out into song when the different action songs would come out to play. And I can completely understand that. Got Gronk. Or Kronk, maybe I said Gronk. Cut to the chase. We have Aurora. Not bad, not a hollow foil here. We have Marshmallow. Here's our first foil, the Duke of Wesselton, followed by, or no, I miscounted here. So, oh, okay, so the foil's the last card. All right, my bad. So in this case, our foil was just a regular old common card, and our Marshmallow ends up being the rarest of the pack. In this case, what exactly, I always forget exactly what they are. That was just a super rare, as you can see from the key down there. Maybe we'll just keep that in the background for a nice quick reference. Does that work? Doesn't make too much of a shine. All right, cool. So in this case, we'll do this. Get our little sorter out, and of course that's gonna hide our rarity key. So I'll just keep that off to the side. You always get one of these little, you know, things for playing the game online, or yeah, as a companion app. Forgot about that. We'll take our hollow foils and our rare or higher card and put it there along with the rest of the commons there. And actually, now that I think about it with my obsessive brain, we're not going to do that for this because this was a first chapter pack and everything else we're opening is Rise of the Floodborn. But let's see what we can get. I believe there's 12 Enchanteds to chase in this set. And the Enchanted ones are, I don't know what they are to pull. They're very difficult to pull. I haven't pulled one, but they are absolutely gorgeous. You can think of them as full card arts, or full art cards. So in the Pokemon world. And they're just absolutely gorgeous. They sit outside of the actual set. So you'll notice that they go above and beyond the, what is there, 202, 204 in this set. You can see down here in the left. Kicking it off with the Queen. Chip the Teacup. Baloo. Improvise. The Knock. There's Beast. Cogsworth. Doc. Madam Mim. We're getting to the good stuff here. Peter Pan's Shadow shows up. Once again, we get ourselves a super rare. And okay, guess there's a couple extra cards here. So we got a super rare and a legendary rare. That's fantastic in Beast. Very nice pull there. I'll leave that out front. And then just an uncommon holofoil. You can kind of see this. It's kind of hard to see the sheen because it's a little darker, but and then once again, just a kind of a piece. I think you can make like a puzzle with these if you get all the pieces or something like that. But there we go. Not bad. Legendary. One step below the Enchanteds that everyone chases after. But it's really just a super fun game to play. And it's on its 4th set, I think, at this point. With Ursula's Return, is it? And then I think the 5th set comes out sometime in August. Sleepy from Snow White. Legend of the Sword and the Stone. There we go. Once again, a song. Not one I can remember. Raya. The Enchantress. The Popsicle. Let the Storm Rage On. I think everybody knows that song, although that's not exactly the name of it. Donald Duck. There's Merlin as the goat. And Christopher Robin. So just a regular old rare in this one. Cinderella for our super rare. And Pinocchio for our uncommon. All right, so I guess you get 2 rarer hires and the foil. So, sorry. As I said, still pretty new. Play the game a decent amount. Don't open a ton of packs. This is honestly one of my first openings overall. That's because what I did was I really opened enough to learn how to play the game. And now I want to bring it to the channel and show you guys why I think it's such a cool game. But there'll definitely be more. And as I said, let me know in the comments if it's something that you enjoy. I love, games like this, and this stuff just reminds me of my childhood so much that it's hard not to do something or try to learn something Disney. But already seeing some duplicates. We have a Mulan for the rare. And a Raya for the super rare. Followed by World's Greatest Criminal Mind. Also a rare on the foil. So we'll take that. I hate the packs like this though. Obviously these packs came from, I think, Walmart. So they were like $6 each. I bought them some time ago though. Again, I've had these packs, I think, for a good few months at this point. There you go, Merlin as the crab. Love when him and Mim are going at it and doing that kind of thing. Ooh, Ratigan. There we go, from the Great Mouse Detective. Another one of my little-known favorites, but one of my favorite movies. Sword in the Stone. Got Tiana. Look at the illustration on these. Oh, there's little John. There he is, and he's a rare. That's fantastic. I love it. And we got a Merlin as the rabbit, also a rare. And our holofoil is just a common this time, Cruella de Vil. On to the next pack, see what we got. Kicking it off with Sleepy yet again. So definitely starting to see some duplicates that will move through a little bit quicker. Donald Duck. Another Donald Duck, which we've seen. Gaston. Madam Mim for the rare. And now we have Basil from the Great Mouse Detective on the super rare. Followed by just a common foil gumbo pot. Gumbo in the pot. Well, could talk Disney and Disney songs all day. There we go. We have Painting the Roses Red. Excellent song. Dr. Facilier. Princess and the Frog was so good. Panic, Hercules. Some really good choices for characters in this set. This is a set you can find very affordably too, by the way. If you have a Michaels near you or something, I hear that they're constantly have these for like $4 or $5, something like that. Rare Merlin. We have a super rare, the Queen. And, ooh, nice. That's a really nice one for the foil, the Enchantress. Once again, just a common card, but nothing wrong with that. I'm sure some of these will make a lot of fun additions to the deck. It's another nice thing, too. I like that they give you a pack with the starter deck. That way you can kind of customize the deck and make it play a little bit differently. Prince Charming on the rare. And Dinner Bell, also rare. And then we have, whoa, there we go, a super rare foil, the Queen. Gonna go ahead and leave that one out too. Not too often you get a foil rare like that. Obviously doesn't change anything to how the card plays, just, you know, makes it prettier. Snow White. There's Winnie the Pooh, the Honey Wizard. That's awesome. Felicia the Cat. There's that Great Mouse Detective, I think. The Queen of Hearts. James, Cinderella. And one more. We have a rare Mulan. Super rare King Louis from the Jungle Book. Followed by just a common Jafar, the Sorcerer. I think this is the set that he has a Enchanted of. Once again, don't quote me. Unfortunately, I'm so far behind on opening the packs relating to the sets that they could be running together. So, very easy to find out, though. TCG Player, you can go on there and find all this stuff out very easily. They have a nice card list for anybody that's interested in seeing what the rest of the cards look like, what the super special cards look like. And there's something super shiny coming up. We have a rare Prince John, followed by, oh, an Enchanted Alice. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, man. Tell by the rainbow emblem on the bottom. That is incredible. I have got to take a second to put this. Gotta protect it up. That's awesome. Look at how awesome that card looks. I hate to keep using the same word, but that's such a sweet card. Oh. No better way to have a first opening than to pull an Enchanted. All right, so back to our regularly scheduled here. We got Fidget. Oh, that's a great one to have. Radigan's Henchman. Wish I could do that low voice. Eli LaBouffe. And our rare Sorcerer's Spellbook. I think we might have had that already. Cogsworth on the super rare. And we have a rare mini. All right, I'll take that. That's nice. There's a hollow foil. I love the Cogsworth. Tell you, whoever they hired for the art department too is absolutely awesome when it comes to designing these cards. Which I think affects the collectability, right? Because I mean, you have the people that are going to play the game, you have the people that are going to collect them, and you just, if they look like junk, then they're absolutely not going to be super collectible. Oh, ring the bell. Crossbow. And we have our first rare, Perplexing Signposts from Alice. Cheshire Cat from Alice. And James from Princess and the Frog. I love it. The art on the Cheshire Cat's fantastic. Maybe beginning with this set, it was a little easier to pull the Enchanteds, but I don't know. I don't think there's any official odds. I'll have to do some searching once I'm done with this opening and see if they ever released any kind of odds on pulling an Enchanted. Jafar. Caterpillar. And we have the Huntsman. Rare. Ooh, Beast shows up. Legendary rare. Another one. A different one, though. Very cool. Look at that. Beast the Tragic Hero and Beast Relentless. So some really cool cards so far. Let's put that one there. And last pack. I don't even need to ask for last pack magic because I cannot believe it pulled an Enchanted. That just makes for an awesome opening. Rapunzel. Peter Pan's Dagger. Enchantress. The Duke of Wesselton. Beast. Caterpillar. And there we go. On to Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo. Rare Song. That's cool. Followed by Maurice's Workshop and the Popsicle. So there you have it. Our very first opening of Disney's Lorcana. I hope you have enjoyed it. I've had a fantastic time, as I think you all can tell. And this is what it's all about. Just such a nice card. That'll be fun to see if I can fit into one of my decks. But anyways, let me know in the comments down below if this is something you like to see, because I'd certainly love to bring you more. I have plenty of packs and starters of the other sets that I could certainly do more videos on. And yeah, let me know if it's a game you play even. I'd love to hear from you. But with all that said, if you could head down below, hit the subscribe button, click the like if you enjoy Disney Lorcana, and I'll definitely bring a whole bunch more to you, as well as other TCGs that I happen to play. And with that said, not much else to say besides just want to say thank you, as always, gratitude being such a major part of my life. I appreciate everything. I've met some of you in real life since, you know, some of my last videos have come out. It's been a real pleasure, and I hope that continues as well. But comments as well. Love hearing from people in the comments and discussing different things. And just thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate it. With that said, I'll get you on out of here. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.